Hello, team. Today we are going to review Streamline Store Release version 2026.7.0. So let's begin. Our first major feature is the new released forecast system. Previously, inventory planning always used the live forecast. So any forecast changes immediately affected our replenishment calculations. As we can see, ordering plan has been changed immediately. Now, once the forecast has been reviewed, demand planners can release it for supply planning while continuing to work on the live forecast. So let's go ahead and enable this feature, Project, Settings, Forecast, Enable Forecast Releases, and let's click Save Changes. Let's clear the override for now. So we can see new button just appeared, Release Forecast, and we have a new row, Released Forecast. After the confirmation forecast is released, our ordering plan is set in place. And if I was to make any changes to the forecast, as you can see, it is not affecting our ordering plan. Also, new release forecast permissions was added. It lets you control who can publish forecasts independently of the existing approved permission. So let's go to users, roles. Let's review planner just as an example. And here's our new permission. Released forecasts are visible throughout the application, including the demand, the inventory tab, reports, dashboards, and as a read-only custom row. Next, we've introduced item transition rules. Instead of configuring SKU transitions on individual items, you can now manage them from one central location. So let's go to Project, Substitution and Transition Rules, Item Transition Rules. And here you can create or edit transitions by selecting the source item, destination item, transition date, multiplier, and sales overlap handling logic, where we have the sum of both items, the sales of the destination, or sales just of the source item. Transition rules can also be imported and exported through Excel or from your data source. And before forecasting starts, Streamline automatically applies these rules to the affected items. Spreadsheet Connector now supports Google Drive. Simply connect your Google account using Google OAuth. And then you can select your source spreadsheets directly from Google Drive. You can also export plant orders straight into a Google Drive folder, removing the need to manually download and upload files. Our next feature is the new AI Assistant for SQL transformations. When configuring a connector, open the Aggregation Queries tab and launch AI Assistant. Describe the SQL transformation you need, and the assistant generates the query based on the selected table and its schema. Before applying it, you can preview the results against the intermediate database to verify everything works as expected. Each conversation is specific to the current connector and table, helping keep requests organized. This release also includes several additional improvements. Plant orders can now be grouped by location and container. And order splitting is now saved on the Preview tab. Weekly forecast horizon has been increased to 105 weeks, and we added the new historical sales price report and dashboard. Columns can now be shown or hidden on the containers, groups, and manufacturing groups tables. We added a BOM issues button to the BOM table. Please note that this button is visible only if there are actual issues with the data import. Also, items that cannot be manufactured in an incomplete BOM recipe are now going to be highlighted in the BOM dialog. Excess order quantity can now be viewed in monetary value to help assess inventory holding cost. A material now can be swapped multiple times under the same parent in a BOM, for example, replacing material A with B and later switching back to A. Previously, each material parent pair could appear only once. Also, we added containers groups and manufacturing groups as a new import table in connectors and a new export import action for these entities on the containers and groups page. Data integration wise, we added optional endpoint level import for Amazon Seller Central, including a single endpoint import option. Future sales prices can now be imported per period instead of being entered manually. Updated the Finale integration to its latest API changes, including renamed API key and API secret fields in the connection window. Auto connection can now build the item description by merging multiple source fields. Auto connection now reads to ship orders, including those with order type transfer. NetSuite default receiving script now includes the source from field, and supplier table import now supports max slot value, and lead time variants. That is it for today. Thank you for your time, and please let us know if you have any questions.